Hello, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to Cosmos Unspread, and everyone also who is here to crosswatch. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I almost said crosswalk. Okay. So, anyways, this is going to be a weekly reading for September 15th through September 21st, 2022. This is going to be a fun reading, I can tell. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now, please know I have already cleansed myself, of course, the room, my cards, crystals. I've already activated the crystal grid. I've already prayed and meditated over this reading for you, okay? So let's see what Spirit has to say in the cards. All right, here we go. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does the zodiac sign of Cancer need to know for the week of September 15th through the 21st, 2022, please, Spirit. Now, here, thank you. Okay, split. Here, thank you. What information would you like to give a Cancer, please? Cancer, please be aware this deck is actually a Sacred Spirit reading cards by Anna Stark. I do have the links to all of the cards that I'm using in this reading down below for your convenience. I get no compensation for doing that. I'm just doing this to help you if you're interested in buying the cards. Also, Cancer, please know that with this deck, I asked Spirit which decks to use for these zodiac readings for this week, and I was given this deck as one, of course. And sometimes it could get really lengthy with these cards. I don't usually read from the book for these cards anymore, but there are times that Spirit has me to read from the book. If there's something that someone that's going to be watching this particular reading may need something that I don't say that's in the book, okay? So if Spirit doesn't tell me to, I will just be using my intuition, but just beware, I may need to read from the book, okay? I know sometimes it's just, it's a lot of information per each card. Stagnant on something. Look, okay, so this is the third zodiac sign. I'm getting stagnant energy. Now, this could be on purpose for some of you, taking a break. For some of you, though, for many of you, I feel like it's just that not moving forward the way you would like you'd hoped at this point. See, still going. Yeah, I just heard break. This one, Spirit? Yes. Okay, I just heard break. So there are definitely some of you, this one, Spirit? No. There are definitely some of you who are taking a break, and that's perfectly fine. More from this deck. Yes. Okay. I know, Cancer, you are go-getters. You're very hardworking. But sometimes, I know how it is. I'm a Capricorn. We overwork ourselves, and then we just crash. You know, we have to take a break. We have to hibernate from the rest of the world for a few days, or seclude ourselves. It's perfectly fine. As long as we don't stay stuck in that hibernation energy and not want to come back out for a really long time and miss opportunities that Spirit wants to give us, perfectly fine. We all need time to recharge and take care of ourselves. Look at this. Still Spirit told me more cards, and look, still nothing again. I really feel like this, for those of you that this is actually feeling stuck or stagnant and you can't seem to move forward in the manner that you had hoped by this time. I feel like it does have a lot to do with the planetary alignments right now. The Spirit. Yes, thank you. More from this deck. Yes, okay. Spirit, can we speed up the shuffling, please? We got it. There's stuck, stagnant energy. We got it right, guys, gals. What else would you like to tell lovely Cancer, please? What does Cancer need to know for this week? September 15th through the 21st, Spirit. Again, somebody here is real. I really feel like somebody is really taking a break on purpose. Like a long break. Somebody may be on vacation or planning a vacation. Like getting away. Oh, this one, Spirit? Yes. Okay. More from this deck. Okay. So that must have been it. Somebody that's going to be seeing this is planning a vacation or a getaway. Some kind of travel. Okay. So let's go in. I'm going to try to go in order the best that I can. So the first card that flipped out was 1, align your universe. Yeah, navigate distraction. So Spirit's saying right now, there are a lot of people, places, things that can actually be hindering you, causing you, those of you who are feeling stuck and stagnant, feeling like you're not reaching your full potential at this time. I feel like Spirit's wanting you to reevaluate people, places, things in your life and remove any negative energies or any energies that just don't quite feel right to you or for you anymore. Okay. If you can see here, it's like you have the universe like surrounding, but you also have this person's mind. Okay. It's like their consciousness mixing with consciousness. Okay. And there's so much going on in this person's mind. It's hard for God and the divine to be able to fully come in and take control of the situation, to move you forward, because it's like a lot of mental clutter is the best way I can feel this. A lot of mental clutter. That may also be why some of you are taking time out on purpose to help you clear the clutter. Okay, I feel like just a lot going on here. Mentally, a lot of thoughts, a lot of planning, a lot of people. It's just a lot from all directions. Yeah, and the number 1 for me, that is the number of new beginnings. It's also the number of manifestation. So when I see the number 1, I'm always very, very careful of, I always attempt to be careful with the law of attraction, because the law of attraction never stops working. But when that number 1 shows up, that's like, okay, I am manifesting right now, big time. Be careful with everything that I say, everything that I feel. Okay. Remember that feelings, that's the main thing with the law of attraction that a lot of people don't tell you about. Okay. It's feelings. yes, it involves what we speak, what we think. But what we speak and what we think, it determines how we feel. Okay? So our feelings is actually what we emit, right, out to the universe. Now, you have the number 1. So that's telling me the reason that came out, align your universe. Spirit is wanting to make sure as you're beginning this new transformation, this new cycle, okay, that it's kind of like writing a new book, okay? You're writing chapter 1 right now. Now, the rest of the book will be determined by what you put in that first chapter. So if that first chapter is all sorts of positive, happy things, then that's how your cycle this time is going to be. Now, I'm not saying you won't have obstacles, okay? We are in the 3D realm. We're going to all have obstacles, but it's not going to be like big obstacles, okay? It's just aggravating things. You know, kind of like the universe testing us in a sense of, okay, I'm going to put this obstacle here. How are you going to react? Okay, well, there was no reaction to that. So I'm going to put another obstacle here like that again and make sure that this person is really telling me they could care less if this happens or not. And then sure enough, you don't react, right? Someone's yelling. I'm blocked. I got myself covered. I got my energy protected. I don't hear that person, right? And then the universe is like, well, okay, it doesn't even affect this person. I don't need to send that energy anymore. Okay, that's kind of how it works. A lot deeper than that, but for the purpose of this, so you're writing your book, you're in chapter 1. That's why you want to make sure that you think to make you feel happy, balanced. Okay, that's why you want to make sure that your energies that are surrounding you at this time, this is big, okay, because you want to make sure you write the rest of the book as happy as you possibly can. Okay, all right, the next one, look at this. We have number 11, dark night of the soul. Life brings new meaning. Yeah, you're getting clarity on something here. Again, you have 1. Now, please remember, for me, the number 1, the number 11, the number 111, the number 1111. Now, of course, there are other meanings, but for the purpose of this, okay, the way that I see numbers is the number 11 is the same as the number 1. It's just magnified. It's like super duper, hey, you're manifesting. Okay, like big time, right? So like some of you, this is where new beginnings are starting. See, the number 11, I told you it goes deep. The number 11 for me also is a number of twin flames. So some of you may be in some sort of conflict or getting ready to step into some conflict with a twin flame. And this is going to kickstart you into your new beginning. For those of you that's going through this situation, this may be why you're feeling stuck or stagnant, not knowing how to progress forward. Thank you, Spirit. And I just heard narcissist. There may be some of you who are dealing with a narcissist or someone very toxic, controlling. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. But that's going to put you into the dark night of the soul, which is evaluating, looking back, basically doing this right here, going back, looking at your life, looking at the past hurts, anything that needs to be healed, anything that's still bothering you, getting rid of all the mental clutter, the negative clutter in your life. For some of you, that could be just as simple getting the clutter fixed in your home. But I feel like for most of you, this is mental clutter, emotional clutter, okay? Things that people have done to you, ways you've been hurt, things you've been through. And look back at it and learn from it, okay? Take action towards things. If you haven't yet, there's things that you haven't began to heal. Doesn't mean you're going to heal. Because honestly, there are some people, you know, we all heal differently. Some people can heal like that. It's like, oh, okay, I forgive you. And they really do. And some people, they go their whole lifetimes. I see it all the time in past life readings. People that didn't heal their past lives. I was one of those people. I came back into this lifetime. I was burned at the stake as a witch. And it affected me most of my life. I mean, I've never been in a house fire, but yet it affected me because I was always afraid of fire. I would literally, like, obsessively check everything, make sure my coffee pot was unplugged, make sure everything's off, even the TV, because oh my gosh, what if the TV has a short and catches on fire? That's the kinds of things that I would go through. And my husband, he finally one day, he's like, honey, everything's okay. Everything is okay. And I didn't know why I was acting this way until God started revealing to me how to ask and learn about past lives. Okay? And when that was revealed to me, that I hadn't healed from something, of course, I was burnt, right? But I hadn't healed from it. So that stayed energetically to my spirit and coming back into this lifetime. So that's something I had to heal, or at least begin taking steps towards healing that. Okay? Now, have I 100% healed it? No. There are some times, like, I can go months and be just fine. I can walk out that door. Yeah, I'll make a quick sweep just to make sure there's no candles burning, something like that, you know, obvious. But from time to time, it starts to come back. And then I have to go back within, and I have to remind myself, that is not this lifetime. I'm here for a totally different reason now. Okay? So my point is, we all heal different times, different ways. And sometimes many of us don't get the healing that we strive for within one lifetime. But what is important to take away from it is taking action towards the healing so that we can progress and be the ultimate character, if you will, that we came here to be. Okay? Oh, this is beautiful. Number 25, living light energy. See the beauty in life. Again, keeping it positive. That's a number 7. Again, keeping it positive. Now, for me, the number 7, again, is that stagnant energy. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is just repeating. Yeah. Okay, so stuck, stagnant energy in the beginning. And then it's like, you know, you can't take off, can't move, just sitting there. And it's kind of like, you know, for some people, it could be needing to learn to let go of, you know, what other people's expectations of you are, what other people think about you, how were you conditioned or taught as a child? How is that affecting you now? It could be traditions that you grew up in, religions, things that you don't resonate with the same way. You may still resonate, but not in the same way. You may have began to form your own truth about something, okay? And sometimes that in itself is scary to come out and face family, friends, close loved ones and say, I don't completely agree with what you want me to do with my life, because this is my life and this is how I want to live my life. Sometimes it's hard to do that, okay? But I feel like there's something that needs to be brought forth. Something definitely needs to be healed in order to move forward, okay? But again, most of you, I feel like it's that head clutter. Okay, number 8. Yes, channel your knowledge. Yes, critical judgment. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Now, if you look, you're going to get the clarity you need. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so there are like 4 eyes on here that are wide open. So you have this person is actually channeling spirit. Okay, so it's like having a double set of eyes. Okay, which is awesome. Being able to see everything fully. And for me, the number 8, that's fast, coming in quickly. Okay. It can also be travel and communication. There may be something, Cancer, that you're needing to communicate to someone. Maybe you need to tell someone how you feel. For others of you, like I said in the beginning, I felt like as I was shuffling, some of you are taking a break on purpose, getting ready to go somewhere or turn everything off, close the blinds, and hibernate for a while on purpose. So those of you that are doing that, yeah, I feel like it's going to come in really fast and you're going to be like, too much of this going on, right? And okay, I'm just going to turn it all off. And some of you, I feel like no warnings, no nothing. You're just going to turn it off. And no, there's going to be some of you, no one's going to hear from you for days. And people will probably start worrying. But, but in that moment, that's those of you that's whatever obstacle that is for those of you, I feel like that's what Spirit really wants you to do, though, is just disconnect. Very short-lived, very short time, but so you can rejuvenate, okay? Because I feel like some of you, there's just so much mental junk, just so much floating around like, oh, you remember when this person said this? Oh my gosh, this person, well, if I run into this person again, I'm going to, well, if they see me again, oh my gosh, if, you see what I'm saying? All these thoughts just almost like tormenting you, but you may not realize it's tormenting you. But it's like all these negative things kind of eating at you when you least expect it. And the next thing you know, like, you could be going to work on a project. The next thing you know, you're not reading the cards. You're thinking about something that happened 2 years ago, So I really feel like Spirit is really wanting you to take those of you who are taking that break on purpose, who are vacationing or getting away on purpose, so that you can take time out to go through that dark night of the soul. Realize, really take a look at people, places, and things that you are allowing in your energy, okay? Because remember that number 1, you are writing the rest of your book, okay, in this cycle. Oh, look, and you have another number 8. So number 26, love and light, act with care. Please remember, I feel like for many of you, Cancer, there are people that you try to help dearly, lovingly, try to help. They're not listening. They could have addictions. They could have mental issues, emotional issues. There could be things going on and you don't know the whole circumstance. You only know part of it. You think you know all of it, or someone could be telling you that they're telling you everything. But just remember, Cancer, you're going to get complete clarity from Spirit, okay? For those of you that are dealing with someone in your life like that. Spirit wants you to realize and remember, we can't change anyone, no matter how much we hope to help them learn, no matter how much we do to, you know, if they're addicted to something and it's really bothering their life or others or yourself, it's hard not to step in and want to help them. Spirit does want us to help, but that card saying act with care. Not judging that person, but also not judging yourself. If that person were to become toxic or rude to you in a manner that is, okay, I'm just going to give you an example. Let's say you know someone who is an alcoholic, but turns really violently mean, destroys things, very destructive when they start drinking, okay? And it's someone close to your heart. And let's say you try and try to help this person. You're always there for them. You always do everything, encouraging them, doing everything you possibly know to do to help this person. And you do it for years. And then all of a sudden one day, this person goes on a binge. You go visit them. And they've had one too many. And they begin talking to you and treating you like you would never think this person would treat you this way. Okay? I feel it. There's some of you going through this right now. Okay? That's what this card is about. So I feel like Spirit's saying, continue to love them. But remember, you can't change them. They have to want that for themselves. Okay? And sometimes setting boundaries is not enough. Sometimes we have to step away. No matter how much it hurts. Sometimes we just have to step away. Because if not, this is what's going to happen. Okay? Spirit's wanting you to get out of that for those of you that's going through that type of situation. Okay? All right. Let's go on. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both. What does the zodiac sign of Cancer need to know, please, current and near future? Here. Bottom. Okay, thank you. So we have number 13, Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. Yes, look at this. Look at this. I cannot make this stuff up. I cannot make it up. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Number 13, which goes to the number 4. Now, the number 4 for me, that is the number saying that God, the Holy Divine, your spirit team, everyone, you know, your ancestors, anyone and everyone of love and truth that is around you right now, assisting you with your path, assisting you through these things. Okay? It's like them saying, hey, don't forget we're here. You are not alone. We hear you. We see you. We are working to get these things, to help you get these things in alignment. Okay? But yeah, claim your independence. I love it. I love it. Yeah, don't allow I feel like there's someone that is dealing with a person that like if it's almost the energy of like if you threatened on leaving, they would say, well, okay, I'm just going to kill myself. And they do that, not meaning it. It's to keep you stuck. Okay? Spirit doesn't want you in that. Spirit wants you to release that. Okay? Now, I can't tell you, I can never tell you to leave a partner or a family member or anything. I cannot tell you to do that. Okay? And that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Spirit does not want that type of energy in your life. So, you had the dark night of the soul that came out. That's a decision that you have to make using your own intuition. You know, maybe if it's someone that's really close and dear to you, you could start out by attempting to set boundaries. And if those boundaries don't work, try new ones. Try stricter boundaries. If those don't work, and you keep trying to have better boundaries and learning, because it is a learning process, learning to create boundaries. Because people are different. Yeah. Yes. Okay, we have vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. And that's number 63, which is another 9. Number 9. Yeah, see, nothing is wasted. Don't look at this situation as wasted time. Okay? Don't look at this situation as in, oh my gosh, you know, all this time I was spending time with this person or at this job, and now look, they fired me. Or now look, now this person has left me and I've just wasted 10 years of my life. Spirit doesn't want you to look at it like that. Okay? You know, the number 9 for me, that can be like sleepless nights, overwhelmed, you know, almost to the end of the book. For me, like I was saying, writing the book, the number 10 is the last chapter, and then you start another book. Okay, that's how I interpret it. So, you know, it's kind of like the number 9's almost there at the end of the book. Okay, the very last chapter is coming up on that situation. Okay, and I really feel like Spirit is wanting you to understand that you can learn so much from those experiences. You know, you're learning what you don't want so that in the future, you know what you do want. You're learning what next time you will not do and what you will do, what you won't accept and what you will accept. Okay, it's kind of like just a big learning experience. And then next we have Canary Spirit, sing your own song. Yes, it's the number 12. But again, Spirit told me to give you the number 3. You had a 12 already. So you have 12, 12. Some of you may be seeing the number 12, 12, or you may be seeing synchronistic numbers or repetitive numbers. So that could be 12, 12, of course, or 10, 10, but it could also be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you know, some kind of repetitive. When you see those, please know that it's just a reminder from Spirit, okay, as far as repetitive numbers. To make sure, because you're manifesting heavily now, make sure to do what makes your heart sing. Don't live your life dependent on what someone else wants you to do or who they want you to be. Okay? All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's go on to the next deck. Okay, this is Getz Sparked Oracle Cards by Stephanie Getz. Here. Here. Okay, I just heard here was not referring to the cards. So, in other words, it's for someone out there watching this. Here. You could be expecting something or someone. Spirit's letting you know it's coming. It's like it's here. Giving you the clarity. It's here. It's coming, or it's time. It's time for something. It's here. Like the time's down. It's here. So whoever that's for, take that, however that resonates. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, what information would you like to give the zodiac sign of Cancer, please? What does Cancer need to know for the weekly? September 15th to the 21st. Ooh. Okay. Was it that one? Yes. Okay. More from this deck. Bottom. Okay. What do we have on the bottom? Candle went out. Fertility, sensuality, rebirth. Yep, see, you've got that rebirth, that number one, that new beginning. Complex and cunning jokester. Yeah, you need to, okay, let me show you this. So here, bottom of the deck. Okay. Now, rabbits are, yes, rebirth. Now, for some of you, you could find out that you are expecting or hear news of someone expecting or giving birth. There could also be some of you that are quickly moving into a relationship with someone. Doesn't have to be intimate though. But for most of you, I feel like this is definitely, it's rebirth, it's new beginnings. But I feel like Spirit's saying, again, be careful about who you are allowing in your energetic space, because they're putting a block. In other words, you could move and progress along so much faster if you release that energy, those repetitive thoughts about this person did this or this person said that about me, or that Spirit wants you to let all that go. All that's got to go, because Spirit's getting ready to bring in something beautiful. Remember, you had the number 7. Spirit's getting ready to really bless you, Cancer. But you have to have the energetic space for it to manifest into your reality. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I did not mean for this to go so long, but I don't want to stop Spirit. And what do we have? I dropped it. We have love. So Spirit's wanting you to remember, I know we all know God loves us, but it's just a little reminder. Spirit wants you to know, be love, right? Those of you who are dealing with someone with addictions or very toxic mental, diseases or disorders, Spirit wants you to make sure to still love them, but spiritually give them over to God. Forgive for yourself, not for them. Give that situation or that person or that group of people over to God, okay, with love, okay? God just wants you to be loved and know that you are greatly, divinely loved. Okay, that's all I have for you. So much love to each of you. Tomorrow night, I hope you get to catch it at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Stephanie Getz and I, the lady that made these cards, we will be doing a live, it's going to be a free personal mini reading. I will be scrying these crystals, and she will be doing her intuitive card reading. So be sure to catch us during the live chat if you're interested for a free mini personal reading. All you have to do is come on the chat and let us know you're there and that you would like to have a reading. If you're not comfortable with coming on with your real name, that's absolutely fine. We have people that come on quite often and they just give us, a different name or, a name of an animal or something like that. So don't even worry about it, okay? If you prefer not to be known, that's okay. All right. So, yeah, that's everything that I have. Much love to you. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.